you also are part owner of the Garden State Canna Collective, which is a WBA, a women's business enterprise. Can you describe what that is?
Sure. So it's actually a cultivation site, and this license came from the 2019 round. So a lot of people kind of forget that round of licenses because it got stuck in COVID and
yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about that.
For years. So the New Jersey cannabis industry really back in 2018 is where they took the licenses, and 6 big MSOs. Well, actually at that point it was 5 MSOs, 1 independent, all got those licenses. So they're the Curaleafs, the GTIs, what's now Air Wellness, Ascend, TerraScend, those big businesses. So they were up and running. They had a monopoly on the market. And then in 2019, there was issued another call for medical cannabis licenses, cultivation, also some retail. So the people that applied, of course, were waiting for a decision in what we thought would be a reasonable amount of time. But then we got hit with COVID, and then there was also a lawsuit about the scoring procedure. And so what happened is those licenses got held in limbo for about 2 years. And one of the requirements back then too was you had to maintain site control. That means that you had to either own your property or you were actively leasing it. So for 2 months, our group was paying, or 2 months, 2 years, our group was paying rent on the property because we had to own it to find out if we were going to get the license. If you didn't have the property, you would not get the license.
But these rounds of licenses, just to be clear, in 2018 and 2019, they're all medical marijuana licenses, correct? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the license that the Garden State Canna Collective got, that is a medical license, and it is a cultivation license for a 20,000 square foot canopy. So that's how big the facility is going to be. It was decided recently that once we can demonstrate that we're producing enough product for the medical market.
And hey, I'm just gonna interrupt you. Your audio is going in and out suddenly. I don't want to lose. This is really an important topic that you're talking about. I just want to make sure that we can hear you.
Oh, sorry about that.
There you go. So can you just repeat that again? The location is how large?
Okay. So this was a 2019 medical license award, and it is a 20,000 square foot canopy located in northern Jersey, and it is a medical license only. But recently it was decided that if we can show that we're producing enough product for the medical market, that we can apply to be an adult use supplier as well.
Wow. Okay. That's amazing. And so where does all that stand? Where is it in the works?
Oh, right now it's in what's called the build out. So the build out is essentially you have to secure your real estate, and then you really start building from the ground up. So we are doing some building that includes solar panels. You also have to make sure that you have a very good HVAC system, because you can imagine that the smell can be a big issue, and you definitely have to take care of that, or your community is going to rightly complain. So you have to do special HVAC. You of course have to have a good water supply. You have to have a good electric grid. There's just a lot that goes into it. So a build out on a property will take anywhere from, if it's 9 months and maybe you just have to fix a few things, and you have a very good property that's close to ready to go, that's about as fast as you can do it. Otherwise, it's going to take about a year to 15 months to build from the ground up a compliant facility.